So we go to the food bank again today. Third time so far, not in a row. This was a new location. And you stay in your car, but that meant no AC. So it took about an hour altogether from the start when we got there till we got out of there. But it was getting hot at the end, and Teddy was starting to get frustrated. The girl, I was supposed to fill out this whole paperwork, but she just let me go ahead, and she gave me the little ticket and let me go ahead and go through. And then they loaded up in your trunk. The guys were like so sweet. I think that would just hit me really hard, that it was like, and there were so many men there were two different men that I had, no, three. There were three different men that I had to sit with next to, and it was on flights. And it was weird because there was only one time that it was all three seats taken up, and every other flight that I had, there was a space. One of the times I think I sat right next to the person, but like both times I sat with the dude, they like moved over to the other seat to give me my space. I thought that was so kind and so, aware of, like, it takes awareness to do something like that, to give, to see that, girl might want some space next to her. Like, and, what else happened? So many men opened doors for me, and that's just one of those things. I'm like, I feel like so often men love doing that stuff, but it's like, I mean, a couple of times was because I had stuff in my hands, but still, like, men were just like, I remember that for some reason it like really stood out to me because it happened a bunch of times. And okay. Oh, I was trying to say that, like, I feel sad. It makes me sad for the men like that, those men that were helping me today, that are genuinely nice, and like I can tell they're moving from a heart space, versus like people that I deal with, like my ex, who are like fake nice to me because to keep up charades or whatever. Like, it's sad to me for the men who are like genuine, that like it's hard for women like me to trust again. But all these times where men have been like so respectful really does help. It's healing. Also seeing all these dads, since I've been the last few years, seeing so many dads with their kids at the park, is just like really amazing to see. Even if they're doing it out of obligation, still they're being present. So oh yeah, so what I was gonna say is, it's like, Prodigy does give you a whole lot, and I think that's why they're stricter about, like, they ask a bunch of questions. So there was not as much with this one, and it was cute because someone put a pizza in there. I was like, that's so cute. I hope it's safe to eat. It's a little bit of a gamble because a lot of the stuff is already, like, it's expired or it's about to expire. And then it's like a bunch of like sweets. Like, we got muffins. They look amazing. There's a chocolate cake and brownies. It's a bunch of bread, of course, that makes sense. And then it's like, like at Prodigy, they give you a bunch of stuff that you can like make stuff with, because it's like pasta sauce, like beans, and like dried beans and canned beans, and like they gave you a bunch of produce too, but there's no produce with this one. And there's a bunch of meat, but for me, it's not like, Teddy does eat hamburger. There's hamburger, but that's about it. And then like I don't have a lot of freezer space, so it's like, it's tough because there's just not that. There's some other little snacks that we got, so it's like, Teddy will definitely eat the carbs. I think he'll eat the pizza. I thought that was so cute that someone put pizza in there. Yeah, I've got to get the AC fixed to my car. My car's making all this noise now too. And then God's already guiding me to like stay off social media today. I saw a post from one of my favorite influencer creators about like learned helplessness, and being financially dependent is not a good feminine strategy. And I'm like, I'm not going to be nice if I watch that, because I don't think any single parent out here wants to be in the situation that I'm in. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Okay. Gotta find some grace though. Thank you for listening. Shout out to the men with big hearts, because not only are you like an insanely important person in this life but like at the time that we're living in right now, like, can't emphasize enough how special that is, because like I said, for women like me, it's like it's healing every single time I experience that, and I can like feel a little bit safer again, and you're so needed. Okay.